Crown Prince Haakon of Norway attends an award ceremony in Oslo. Queen Maxima of the Netherlands visits the Republic of the Philippines. Kensington Palace issues a statement regarding the Princess of Wales. And Princess Leonor of Asturias receives 2 special medals in Zaragoza. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you're doing well. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Tuesday, May 21st, 2024. In Zaragoza, Her Royal Highness, Princess Leonor of Asturias, received the Medalla de las Cortes de Aragón during a ceremony at Palacio de la Aljafería de Zaragoza. Founded in 1986, the medalla, or medal, is the highest distinction awarded to an individual by the Regional Parliament of the Autonomous Community of Aragon and honors the, quote, work of people, organizations, or centers of recognized social identity and their work in defending Aragonese values and identity, end quote. In the mid-morning, the princess arrived at the town hall where she received the title of Hija Adoptiva de la Ciudad de Zaragoza from the mayor. According to the Royal Court of Spain, during a municipal plenary session on April 25th, the city voted for the princess to receive the title for the, quote, city's affection for the Princess of Asturias, the value what it represents for the Aragonese capital and all of Spain, and her connection with the city. The title recognizes individuals who have stood out for their merits or qualities, especially in the cultural, scientific, social, artistic, political, or economic fields, or for services provided for the benefit of the city, end quote. The day ended with the princess attending a ceremony at Liceo del Salvador. During the ceremony, the princess was presented with the Medalla de Aragón by the General Secretary of the Presidency of the Government of Aragon, Mr. Juan Perez. Princess Leonor received the Medalla de Aragón, the highest distinction awarded by the Aragonese government, for the, quote, general affection of the Aragonese people and her special connection to the region, showing a special sensitivity towards the land, end quote. During the ceremony, the princess gave a speech stating, quote, I confess that when I arrived in Zaragoza on August 17th, I came with many expectations, partly because of everything my father had told me, although I also knew that some stages would not be easy. I arrived at the Academia General Militar with enthusiasm and a great desire to learn and get to know both my classmates and other classes with whom I have shared this year. I can tell you that what I have experienced here far exceeds what I thought 10 months ago. In Zaragoza and Aragon, I have felt at home, welcomed and accompanied in a land that will always be a part of my life. There are only a few weeks left until I leave, so I can receive my ensign's office, and I'm already starting to miss you. Today is a special day because the affection of many people of this land is reflected in the recognition which you have distinguished me. The title of Hija Adoptiva de la Ciudad de Zaragoza, the Medalla de las Cortes de Aragón, and the Medalla de Aragón. My father experienced it in a similar way almost 40 years ago, and these days we have talked a lot about it. Following in his footsteps means a lot to me. Thank you, Zaragoza. Thank you, Aragon. Thank you to everyone who has made it possible for me to feel like another Aragonese during this time. Thank you. On behalf of His Majesty, King Charles III of the United Kingdom, His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales, hosted a garden party at Buckingham Palace in London. Accompanying the Prince were their Royal Highnesses, the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, Her Royal Highness, Princess Beatrice of York, Her Royal Highness, Princess Eugenie of York, Mrs. Zara Tyndall, and Mr. Mike Tyndall. Meanwhile, Kensington Palace confirmed that Her Royal Highness, the Princess of Wales, is not expected to return to public duties until, quote, it's cleared by her medical team, end quote. The update came after it was revealed that the princess received an update from the Royal Foundation's Center for Early Childhood this morning. Kensington Palace went on to say, quote, "Early childhood will continue to be central to her public work," end quote. On Monday, Her Majesty Queen Maxima of the Netherlands, in her capacity as the United Nations Secretary-General's Special Advocate for Inclusive Finance for Development, arrived in Manila to begin her 3-day visit to the Republic of the Philippines. According to a press release, the visit will focus on, quote, "advancing key foundational building blocks for financial inclusion, including connectivity, digital identification, and digital payments, as well as enhancing financial health and resilience against economic and climate-related challenges for Filipinos." This morning, the Queen carried out 2 field visits. First, the Queen met with members of the fishing community on the island of Talim in Laguna de Bay to discuss the positive impact of Card RBI digital financial services on their income and financial health. Card RBI is a bank that develops financial products for hard-to-reach and low-income groups. This includes savings, loans, and insurance. The latter is done in collaboration with Pioneer Insurance. Then, the UN SGSA, also known as the Queen, visited a small sari-sari convenience store in a town on the mainland. Small-scale entrepreneurs usually do not have a loan from a regular bank and have poor access to quickly available low-price products. FinTech Grocery offers both affordable loans and well-priced inventory goods with fast delivery. In addition, through Grocery, customers can pay bills in the store, buy airline tickets, charge their phones, etc. This promotes both the growth of the store and the level of service in the area. End quote. In Luxembourg City, His Royal Highness Grand Duke Henri of Luxembourg held a meeting with the new president of the Council of State, Mr. Marc Thuze, at the Palais Grand Ducal. In Stockholm, Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden and His Royal Highness Prince Oscar of Sweden visited the Royal National City Park at Norra Djurgården ahead of International Biodiversity Day on Wednesday, May 22nd. According to the Royal Court of Sweden, the day is held to draw attention to and raise awareness of the importance of biodiversity. During their visit, the Crown Princess and the Prince, along with their guide, Mr. Henrik Waldenstrom, spent the day hiking and birdwatching. The national park is, quote, "rich in flora and fauna with over 800 different flowering plants and about 100 nesting bird species," end quote. This evening in Stockholm, Their Majesties King Carl Gustaf and Queen Sylvia of Sweden, Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden, Their Royal Highnesses Prince Carl Philip and Princess Sophia of Sweden, Princess Christina, Mrs. Magnusson, and her husband, Mr. Tord Magnusson, attended the annual Polar Music Prize award ceremony held at the Grand Hotel. In Copenhagen, the Royal Court of Denmark released the first image of the new stamp with a portrait of His Majesty King Frederik X of Denmark. On the occasion of the change of throne on January 14, 2024, Post Nord, together with the Greenlandic Postal Service, TUSAS, and the Faroese Posta, will issue the new stamp with a portrait of the king. The image on the stamp was taken by photographer Mr. Steen Abel and designed by Miss Ella Clausen. The stamp also shows the king's name and the name of the country in which the stamp was purchased. The stamp can be used for international shipments. After the 6th edition of the Royal Run last evening, Her Majesty Queen Mary of Denmark took to social media to write, quote, "Not so disappointed anymore. The family is at home. Signed, Her Majesty the Queen," end quote. Yesterday, prior to participating in the royal run, the Queen's dogs, or the family dogs, were disappointed that they could, well, not run alongside the family. If that makes any sense. But they're cute dogs. Oh my goodness gracious. They're Australian sheepdogs, right? They're so cute. This afternoon, His Royal Highness, Crown Prince Haakon of Norway, presided over the presentation of the 2024 Abel Prize ceremony held at the University Hall in Oslo. Established in 2002 by the Norwegian government on the occasion of the 200th anniversary of the birth of the Norwegian mathematician Niels Henrik Abel, the prize is, quote, awarded annually within the discipline of mathematics by the Norwegian Academy of Science and Letters on behalf of the Norwegian government, more specifically, the Norwegian Ministry of Education and Research, end quote. The winner of the prize went to French mathematician Mr. Michel Talleyrand for his groundbreaking contributions to, quote, probability theory and functional analysis with outstanding applications in mathematical physics and statistics, end quote. This morning, their Imperial Majesties, Emperor Naruhito and Empress Moscow, Japan, visited the Kudan kindergarten in the Shiota ward of Tokyo on the occasion of Children's Day. According to the Imperial Household Agency, the Emperor and Empress also met with 5th grade students from Keidon Elementary School who, quote, participate in activities together with students from Kudan Kindergarten, end quote. And finally, on Monday in London, His Royal Highness Crown Prince Pavlos of Greece celebrated his 57th birthday. On the occasion of a special day, Her Royal Highness Crown Princess Marie Chantal of Greece took to social media and wrote, quote, a little birthday celebration with our London lot. Happiest birthday to my numero uno, end quote. Happy birthday, Your Royal Highness. I hope you had a wonderful day. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I will be back tomorrow on Wednesday, May 22nd, with all the latest royal news and events. Until then, I sincerely wish each and every one of you a wonderful afternoon. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, comment below, and click on the notification bell so you won't miss a new episode. Have a wonderful afternoon, everyone, and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.